So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Do they run? Do they run? Check 26, check 26. Come on, do it. You scared? You can't read my shit. You better wait on the 2-minute warning.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll let this go for the end zone. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Tucker able to connect up. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run. This is Cohen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Being chased out left. And he completes it to Cohen. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Call it a gain of 3. And it'll make it 2nd down.
Push him back. Push him back.
Trubisky to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. Here's Trubisky.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was for here on 3rd down. Now it's Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Coming to you, coming to you. Switch.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules remind us how to... So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
Here you go.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. A costly mistake here in OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now what can Jackson do here in overtime? And he's caught inside the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here in OT. To throw is Jackson. And he's caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the